Hey Josh, how's it going, brother? How's everyone doing today?
Good, Nick. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, not too shabby. We
Uh,
who else we got in here? Hey Charles, hey you guys, JD, Marcy, how y'all doing today?
how's it going?
Um,
Yeah, got done polishing up some rocks for tomorrow.
yeah, what time's that? What time you doing all that?
Yeah,
You
we're going to be
explain.
going on 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that would be 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and 11 Eastern Standard Time.
And what
So
kind of stuff? What kind of stuff you got going on with those
we're going
specimens?
to be doing, we're going to be doing a duck race for big, nice plume agate, just freshly polished. We're going to also be doing another duck race on a Luna agate, freshly polished. And then I
Gorgeous.
got a few other ones. We're going to give this one to Jericho because there's Hercules sitting right there in the rock.
Yeah,
So we figured I'd polish that one up for him.
that just
Uh,
turned out awesome, man.
he said that he hasn't had a chance to get a piece of petrified wood, so I cut him a cab so his wife can wire wrap that one, and then I
Oh
got him a
man,
nice piece of petrified wood, polished both ends on it.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Love petrified wood. Love finding that stuff too.
I'm gonna give that to him and his wife. Uh, Announce that in our video as well tomorrow. And then we'll be doing some Thunder Egg Geodes. We're gonna be doing a free duck race and a $3 duck race. We also have additional geodes if you wanted to just buy it now. So you could bid to win it on that. There'll be additional options. So you guys can check that out.
But you gotta be there. No early buy-ins. Be
No
there.
early got to be there in the live. And yeah, get it however you want it, whichever one
How,
you want the most.
how do you
And
get
then
that looking so nice? And what's your method on
so
those?
I got these polishing pads. And they start out at 50 grit and they go all the way down 100, 200, 400, 800,
Heck yeah.
15, all the way down. And I use an angle grinder. And then I put mine has a watering spigot, but I feel like I get too wet, so I just dip each rock in hole and go through each stage. And then at the end, I grab the cerium oxide, and the cerium oxide does a finish polish, and it's called burnishing, a burnish finish. So far, that's one option. I have a cab machine that I'm currently replacing all the wheels on, restoring an old Beacon Star cab machine from ancient times.
Heck yeah.
So
That'd be
yeah,
awesome.
got a lot of good stuff going on. Lots of new adventures. We're going out to Burrow Creek March 18th. I'm gonna go look for some purple pastelite and some agates and have some fun down by the creek. There's a lot of gold claims out there, GPAA claims, so we might be able to go out there when you guys get out this way.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Yeah, and all this stuff you find yourself too, right? Everything you
Yeah,
got going tomorrow, it's all yours. Yeah,
all
hand picked and
the
some nice
hand
stuff.
polished
Yeah, that
and
stuff you sold last week was gorgeous. That
oh
fluorite,
yeah,
rainbow fluorite, and yeah, that was a
I
nice.
got a really nice bag of fluorite right here actually.
Chris Golding, how's it going, brother?
Here's a whole big old bag
Oh,
of fluorite.
nice.
Plenty more of those pieces if anybody was interested. You got purple and green. I'll have to show you what it looks like when it's actually in person. Because when you When you
Right.
show the screen, it doesn't show you the color, but you could tell that there's some green and blue action going on. Let me see here real quick.
Heck yeah. That looks good. Rocky Mountain Life. How you doing, Rob? 30 Paws Gold Adventure. How's it going?
What up, JD?
How's it going, brother?
Jericho. That was real purple, huh? Like far away.
Purple and green and blue.
Yeah, heck yeah. That was nice too.
Hey, Casey, how you doing? Hey, did you see Rocky Mountain Light Prospecting say that the post office sent it to the wrong post office?
Really? No, I didn't.
No, stop. Man, horses. What's the matter?
Nick,
Okay.
pay attention.
Yeah. Dogs are going crazy.
Okay. So it was their fault. They said that they apologized to him and they're going to sort it out for him.
All right, well, we're sitting here.
You
We'll figure it out.
All right, I'll be back. Taking the dog for a run.
Hey, you
Woo!
guys.
Want to say hi?
Sorry, I missed you.
Please.
Hey, puppies.
Hey, but you got to hear this Skarzinski rap that's happening on the internet, man. That stuff's crazy. It's blowing up.
It's going to go viral.
All right. What's the matter?
Hey, it's going to go viral like them STDs did.
Jericho's making up his little raps. It's video rap. Knock it off, Reg.
All right, Greedo, wop wop.
There you go, wop wop. Robert Silva, how's it going? We're getting ready to talk about
for tonight?
gold refining and cleaning some minerals and agates, geodes. That's a pretty piece too.
Fluorite.
If any of you guys interested in any of this, put a chat. Let me know. Throw his cash app up there and
Blue.
that was nice. Nice and blue.
Dip it in acid, get all that garbage off of it so you could see the purple.
Right?
Yeah, because when it pockets out, any kind of water that seeps in, you get like some calcification on it. And when you breaking open to those pockets, it's kind of dry in there, so it kind of calcifies over the top edges.
That's when you use the muriatic?
Muriatic acid, yeah.
Yeah.
Like oxalic acid, iron out, and stuff like that would be for your like iron stained quartz and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of chemicals are you using for with your
Depends on what
chipboards and stuff?
Depends on what I'm recycling or getting the gold off of. But all those pens I got, those are about 14 pounds of from medical equipment, the ultrasound medical equipment, and I get a lot of those from the hospitals.
Oh, wow.
And I made copper chloride, CuC12, and I use that to dissolve the base metal in those pins, which are copper, they're solid copper. And metal equipment's real heavy plated. So I made the Cu12, cooked it, put the pins in there, and it's just left with the gold dust.
Wow.
Yeah, and then refining this sterling silver, I'll be using the some nitric acid finally. I don't have to make any poor man's nitric. But yeah, it should go like that. And then even with the gold pins, I'm going to use the nitric rather than the CuC12 because it takes a week or two to, that process. And you got to keep it heated as well. So I got a hot plate for that. But yeah, I'll check that out real quick. You guys are interested.
Yeah, did you get that in the mail?
What's that?
You said that you had to order it. You were waiting on getting it.
Oh, I'm waiting on a filter flask with a pump, so I can filter out all the sterling, and when I refine it with the nitric, and that should be here the 2nd. So I'll be ready to do that, and we're gonna go live doing all that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can get
Make sure you wear your respirator.
Oh yeah,
respirator,
got that.
gloves.
What did I do? Full PPE, always.
Always.
Eye protection,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna have some molds. I'm gonna get some channel rounds. Make my own channel, Scars Prospect and channel rounds, like maybe 2 ounce, 3 ounce rounds. And I already have some graphite molds, but they're blank. So I might take a Dremel to them and do something in there, or I'll just order one custom to whoever has a CNC machine. That'd be a little better, but we'll see if I can make some like old pirate style bars.
Yeah, that's cool.
Trying to see these banners on here. I got some gold on the first bit. Oh, those are all banners. Brand. You guys check this out. All that gold along the edge there. Starting to flow around top and the sides. My mic went out. Working its magic. It's about 2 pounds of pins in there, and I got
Every time you show one of these, there's something over it.
What's that? You're cutting out.
Whenever you bring up those overlay videos, it'll mute the mic.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. And I was talking like just talking on, and I realized. And then this is
Did it again, your mic's muted.
Gold's coming up.
That's about week 1. And all the gold foils coming off of the copper pins. And that was with the copper chloride I made with muriatic acid and a little bit of hydrogen peroxide.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Just to speed up the process, and then you put copper in there. I didn't get that one uploaded, but you put chunks of like copper. I burn it, throw it in there, so it starts dissolving the copper into the muriatic, and once it's in solution, it starts turning greenish, yellowish, and once it gets to like a yellow green, you got it strong enough. I pull the copper pieces out, and then go and put that on a hot plate. Now I got my copper chloride. So then I'll dump my gold pins in there, and it's already like kicked the process off really, and put it on a hot plate for about a week, and it takes about 2 weeks. It's not a real strong acid, so that's why you get the nitric, and that thing will be done in an hour. But it's so costly. It's expensive.
Yeah.
So out of something like that one beaker that you showed us in those clips, how much do you typically yield out of something like that?
So 2 pounds of those medical pins, it's between a 2 and 4% yield off that. So 2% of 4 pounds, or 2 pounds. Of the total 14 pounds I have, it's about 2 ounces, maybe 4 ounces. So we'll see.
2 to 4 ounces.
What's that?
2 to 4 ounces of gold.
Yeah, for the 14 pounds of pins total weight before I process them. That's like medical equipment. Any medical equipment's real heavy plated because they don't want it malfunction. And same with like airplanes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Computer
all
chip
that
board.
computer chip boards. There's a lot of. It's not. There's mid grade and tantalum. There's a lot of tantalum in there, and then you pop and clean them off, and then like these guys have been saving. I'll do a all RAM, computer RAM, and I cut off all the gold edges, all the fingers, and then run them separately as well. And that's a whole nother process to do with if I was to do with the nitric, it would just dissolve the gold, and then I would have to precipitate it out into gold dust, like a gold salt, and then they collect that and filter that off. But there's all kinds of methods and madnesses to do each thing, Depends on
Yeah,
what kind of you got.
Birdie Paws Gold Adventure says right there, Street Tips knows his shit, and I can vouch for that because I've watched a lot of his videos and stuff, and he's got a lot of knowledge that you can pick up from there.
That's where I get most of my knowledge is that, or there's a Facebook group. It's called E-Waste Recycle, and these guys are awesome, and they do a lot of toll finding. So, like, if I got a lot of stuff with gold, I could send it to them, and they'll refine it for me and cut me back a nugget, of my gold, or
Wow.
it all knowledge how to do it, and they're just real helpful there too. Street Tips, every time I send him a question, he's like hard at it to answer a question. These guys are right there to help you out, and they're good people. So you look them up. E-Waste Recycling on Facebook. Great group.
Wait. Recycling.
E-Waste. Yeah.
And another thing to bring up too is if you do not have any knowledge on how to mix these chemicals, play around with this kind of stuff, make sure that you do your homework, do your research, and make sure that you have the proper gear before you do so.
I'm
Like this
telling
guy.
you, that is 100%. I have the first thing I processed the refine was Cadillac converters because I buy a lot of these cars out of the fields, these old farm fields, and cut the cats off, and I'll refine that, and that's the most potent stuff.
That's nasty stuff, man.
Platinosis is you'll start bleeding out your eyes, your ears, and it's irreversible. Your brain will start bleeding. Like stuff is dangerous, and if you don't know about it, don't do it because you will hurt yourself, and it is irreversible.
That's right.
Acids in a vapor will eat your lungs to nothing, and you'll be just breathing blood till you die, and it's not good.
And you don't even have to see the vapor.
No,
the vapor is present, but not in enough quantity for you to see it. And if you keep doing this over and over and over again over the course of 5-10 years or whatever, it does the damage, man.
Yeah,
and
it will kill you. It will kill you.
I might do a GA.
Just make sure you got a correct filter on your mask.
Well,
yeah, make sure that the
none of
filters
these-
are correct for the acids and chemicals that
That's
you're
right.
using.
Right, but those are only 99.9999 effective.
That's fine.
1%. It's you don't want to use this as like, oh, I'm safe.
That's not your primary. That's right. That's not your primary PPE. That's your third level of PPE. You want to be doing it in a fume hood first, directing all the fumes up and out and downwind from you.
Wearing this mask doesn't make you safe. Wearing this mask is a safety precaution.
Yeah.
And you should still have a fan going. If you're doing it outside, have a breeze.
Yeah.
And still wear this mask because it'll help.
Yeah. No, we see that in mining and in refining. Your PPE, your personal PPE, is your final layer of defense.
Yep.
You have to have more layers in front of you. Like what's my hard hat going to do to me if a rock the size of a cantaloupe falls on my head? Well, probably not much, right? So there's the other layers of defense, like the screening. Why was there no screening there? Why did you go where there was no screening? where they're bolts. There's all those different elements of safety that are involved.
Right.
So, yeah, do not try this at home.
Absolutely.
And if you're gonna, please
Do your research.
Talk to me first, and then do your research. But talk to me first. Hi, Casey. Yeah.
And just like if you're going to plan on doing that live stream where you're actually refining stuff, Scars, I would say in your intro or before you do your live, make sure that you put a warning up.
Yeah.
Saying do not attempt this at home.
Absolutely.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that I'm just trying to help you cover your butt so you don't get into any trouble, or people come up and say, well, I saw him do it on here and I did it and I got hurt.
Yeah.
And
chemicals, mixing chemicals ain't no joke. If you don't know acids, don't be mixing acids.
No.
And do your research, and if you know what I mean, do way extensive research before you even attempt anything. And yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah, and the number one thing in terms of the respirators, like Charlie said, is make sure that the filters you have on your respirator are designed to stop those chemical fumes, because there's about 30 different kinds, or maybe more, of filters that you can buy, depending on what your job is. And some of them are easier to breathe through, and some of them are not so much. But make sure that you have the correct, and they're going to cost you. They're going to cost you.
Yeah.
But make sure you got
the whole refining process with chemicals and acid solutions is not a cheap process.
No.
There is large bills that come with it, making sure that you have the right ventilation, the gear, the filters for your PPE, all that stuff is going to add up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also one of those things that as you're going through it and learning what you're doing, you'll see that, okay, this filter that I have isn't going to work for this over here, so I need to get completely different filters for this. And
now I need that heat.
Yep.
Hot plate with a mixer.
A beaker with a strainer and pump, like you were saying, for filtering stuff out. It's all just going to keep steamrolling. It's just like any other hobby or project that you get into. You'll jump into it and then realize, okay, I've jumped in this half-cocked and I'm not ready to do this yet. There's still this I need to get, still need to do this. It's make sure you do all your research before you start jumping into it, because
you're going to be spending money doing it. You're not going to make a profit doing it.
No.
You look at, a couple guys here mentioned Sri Tips. I follow Sri Tips. It's great. I'm a geochemist. I love watching what he does. It's a geek thing, I suppose. But if you watch him and follow him long enough, you realize that the only thing he's doing is parking up silver for his kids when he dies.
Oh, and he's making a killing, brother.
He's parking it up. He's not selling it.
He's going online and he goes on eBay.
Oh, he puts one or two pieces up on eBay once in a while, and he tries to sell them for twice what they're worth. Some idiot somewhere buys it.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying he buys gold-filled jewelry, old vintage gold-filled jewelry, and then refines it, and he's making money. There's a profit on gold, especially with that, even small amounts.
Have you watched the ones where he talks about how much he paid for the gold-filled jewelry? He's not making money.
No.
He paid less for the jewelry than the value of the gold, but only maybe 10% less. And then he spent another $150 on nitric and another $30 on hydrochloric and $25 on filters and 60 hours of his time. There's no way in hell that guy's making money. He always complains about being broke. So as much as I love him, the thing is, awesome I shake my head. I shake my head at him.
WK Prospecting, how's it going tonight?
Hi, WK.
And Mona said she'd be interested in some of your petrified wood, brother, and she emailed me, so I'll give her your information, and you guys could talk about some petrified wood. Is that all right, Mona?
Yeah, for sure.
And someone said they sent me an email this morning. I didn't get any, but I got M&M Prospecting and one other. I don't know if it was Marcy I'm sorry, Marcy or Mona this morning, but Marcy, I'll get on that. All right, does that work?
So as you guys can tell, I'm not at work.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, Robert, you're correct. He's getting, he's sponsored. He's getting paid by YouTube. What my point was that he's not making money doing the refining. He's probably making pretty good money off of YouTube.
Heck yeah. Charlie ditched work today to come hang out with us twice today on live.
No, it's not that I ditched work. It's that
No,
because road restrictions are on, we can't get the crane to the job site. We can't set any of our beam network for the roof or anything like that.
Wow.
Materials delayed because no trucks can get up there to drop anything off. And the weight restrictions don't come off until after March.
Right.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Why? Because they're dirt roads.
No, because like out in Door County, they try to keep everything pristine. There's like even a certain cutoff point that from beyond that point, there's nothing allowed except for like mom and pop shops. And from there up, like they have their own separate whole entity for their road networks. And this guy put on road restrictions back in the middle of February when we were into like 40 degrees.
Why?
And
'Cause
will
big
not take
trucks
them
are
off until after
tearing
March.
up the road. Wow.
Hey, Josh, can you put your link down in, guys, go ahead and drop your links in there. Native Arizona Adventures, Marcy. And he's your about page as well with your email address. And
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get into the comments here and
if
send it.
it's on your phone.
Easiest to do it on your YouTube if you got YouTube up at the same time.
Yeah, you can't do it from StreamYard.
No.
Yeah, I'll have Stacy do it for me. It's going to be Arizona.
Yeah,
native.
Casey's got them dropped in there now.
All right, there you go,
Yeah.
Marcy. Be easy for you. I appreciate you.
Oh, it's the other way around, Casey. It's Arizona Native Adventures. Sorry, that's his channel, correct. I thought you were dropping his email.
There's
Your
also
email's
their
backwards,
link
right,
tree
Josh?
that they have down below that YouTube.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so Native Arizona Adventures at Arizona Native Adventures at gmail.com. So it's like back. But
Sorry.
either way, you can also go on to Facebook and join the group and leave a comment there as well. Send me a message on Messenger or
Heck yeah.
search Google.
And you
And
guys, I seen your Facebook page. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, but
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah,
I
go
seen
ahead.
that Facebook page and it's awesome. They got all kinds of specimens and it's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys
Yeah.
want to go see pictures of them, go check them out over there. And I'm sure he's gonna be Instagram. Do you have Instagram too, or just
Yeah.
your YouTube?
Yeah.
You can post them on your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up with you, Josh and Casey, there in about 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah. But I cut this rock open. It's got some agate and some common opal in it. And
Oh, wow.
I showed it earlier, but
There's
it's
the
Hercules.
puppy.
Look at that.
It's
Eh?
puppy
That's
in
nice.
the rock. Send that to Jericho.
You,
All night.
you guys know the picture of Jericho on his knife is of Hercules on the knife that looks just like it,
Yeah,
like it's etched into that rock.
that's pretty
Which is
cool.
so cool. And he cut it open like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Naturally, just laying there.
Naturally Hercules.
Looks like a dog lying down. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send that to him. I cut the end off of this petrified wood, polished it,
Cool.
and then
That
sent
looks
it
nice.
to him as well for his first piece of petrified wood ever. And then I'm gonna send his wife a piece as well, a little chunk.
Glad it's-
And then I cut him a little cab so his wife can wire wrap that one. So
Heck yeah. That's gonna be
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Beauty.
And then I unfortunately didn't get to see the other ones, but polished this and agate up.
Wow. Look
How do
at
I
that.
make you big on
It's
here?
like a mirror.
Oh, three
Yeah.
spots.
Kind of smoky a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder if you can. I can get-
Yeah, right up at the little top corner, there'll be 3 dots, and then you can go solo layout. Yep.
There you go. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
See, toolbox. over there.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
just like a
mirror
mirror.
fit. That's
That's
sweet.
awesome.
Tree.
Throw Hercules back up there again.
Trees.
We got you large.
Hercules.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah, ears and all, man. Ears and all.
Yeah.
Crazy. Super crazy. That's so cool.
This one
Yeah.
he's looking in the direction.
That one's even
So he's
better.
looking the one way, and then he's looking. It's like he's
Yeah.
moving different.
Yeah. He's tilting he's doing the pit.
layers.
He's tilting his head.
I do that sometimes when my wife talks to me. I tilt my head like that. What?
Oh, I'll get you
It's
back.
nice.
Hold on, let me get you back
Thank you
up.
there.
There you go.
This is a plume agate with some crystal inside.
Ah, that's awesome, man.
Look at that. That's almost like a bunch of bubbles that merged, eh?
Right in the
Yeah.
center and the left there.
You look at the front, you got a botryoidal pocket there,
Yeah.
and the bubbly bot. And then it's got, if you look around the side, it's got like a crystal pocket on that side. And then you can kind of see the pinks and the blues and greens. On the other side, more. So I was just like, I'm just going to cut it right down the middle, and there you go.
See what happens. Look at that. That's
That's
beautiful.
cool.
That's some gorgeous.
So we're going to do some of these ones tomorrow. 2 polished up. They're big pieces. And then we're going to be doing some geodes as well. Some thundering agate geodes. From Old Eagle Prospect.
How's it going?
Hey, I just seen you down there. How long were you back there? So I'm sorry.
A couple minutes, minute or two.
We had Josh on there, big screen, and showing off those rocks for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was looking.
How's it going? How's your day today? Did you get all that shoveled out?
Actually, I didn't even go outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe.
One of those days.
One of them days.
I busted my ass on it. Oh, great. Somebody broke my drill core. Kids.
Kids.
I know what that is.
Here's an
Here, I'll
ugly
get you
rock.
up there real quick.
This one's a very ugly rock, kind of. See kind of like a little botryoidal pocket, little bubble. Cut it open. This one was a total surprise.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude.
Man.
Like
Wow, that's
landscape.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some plume. Purple, blue, orange, green, the white in there. Now, do another
That's
one we
gorgeous.
could do. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I got some really perfect thunder eggs here. I'll show you.
Yeah, go right ahead, man. We don't see all that stuff. Guys, if his link is Casey Hawkins in the chat, if you guys are interested in any of it, get a hold of them. They go out and find all this stuff themselves. So there's a lot of hard work getting out there rock hounding, especially in that desert, Arizona desert, huh, guys?
Yeah, it gets way too hot sometimes.
Yeah.
You got the thunder eggs, not too spectacular. That was one of the one few that you get that are just fully filled with agate, chalcedony, common opal. It's even got some pink and red in there.
That's a gorgeous too. That ugly rock turned into something. You polished a turd.
Yeah,
Good.
polished turd. You got waterline agate in there, some opal layers, agate layers.
That's gorgeous.
And here's one that's got both. It's got a agate
That's
waterline
kinda neat,
and
You could see could tell which way it was up.
Yeah. We'll fill in.
That's awesome, man.
Got the rhyolite banding and common opaline agate. Real nice agate.
That up direction is actually pretty important in geology because it shows us a younging direction, which way the rocks are getting younger.
You can tell.
Awesome people in here tonight. Thanks for coming by. What else you got going on tomorrow? Cutting out, Josh.
We're going to be doing some live cutting. We're going to be doing some live polishing. I'm going to be looking at, so I kind of finished these at 3,000 grit, and then I'm going to be working with a felt pad and cerium oxide paste to do a finish polish on it. So I'll be doing a little bit of cutting, a little bit of polishing, and be doing some duck races.
Once you got them polished like that, Josh, do you put like a coat of varnish or something on it to? So I know, like with specimens that we've taken geologically, when we cut them with a saw, we put just a real fine coat of like spray-on varnish or clear varnish,
Lacquer.
Or lacquer, and that preserves that brilliant color, so you don't have to wet them again,
Yeah, you can do a mineral oil as well, but I use these polishing pads. They go from 50 to 3,000, or you can go all the way up to 2,000. Then
you don't need the varnish
on a polishing pad.
Yeah.
With cerium oxide, which I'll paste. But
and that continues to show the. Okay.
Yeah, this completely gives you a fresh polish just like that with no varnish.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Nothing.
Cool.
So you can go on Amazon and get a polishing pad kit for $40 and a grinder for $100. Spend $100 or so, and be able to polish rocks on the cheap. Otherwise, you're spending upwards into the $1,000 to $2,000 just to get these machines to polish them.
That's cool. That makes sense because I think the stuff we cut, like we cut it on a diamond saw, and then we might rub it like on a diamond stone just to kind of hone it down. But we don't hone it down nearly as much.
A little bright. Hold on.
And when we hit it with the epoxy or the resin, whatever, that's pretty. It
right into it.
Those little imperfections and makes it look
looks like an egg.
Cool,
Yeah, that's true.
Heck yeah.
Been
That's
doing
neat. That's really cool.
acid, muriatic acid on calcite crystals and fluorite crystals to get all the calcium buildup off of it.
And the muriatic doesn't hit the fluorite? It leaves the fluorite alone?
It does, but it doesn't at the same time. The calcite is more reactive, so it erodes that first.
Yeah.
Then it takes a lot longer to react with the fluorite. You might leave it in there overnight or something, but I don't really trust it. I'll leave it in there till I think that the calcium's enough of the calcium's off, just to show the cube form crystals of the fluorite.
Yeah.
And then I'll leave it at that.
Are you using straight out of the bottle, or you dilute your hydrochloric?
I didn't. I want it to be a quick, easy process. I didn't want to take a long time.
Yeah, that's good in a case like that. But if you go full strength on a sample that you're not too sure of, you could find your entire sample evaporating in front of your eyes in like 30 seconds. So like us guys in the field, just to see if there's calcite present, we actually use 5% muriatic. 5% muriatic could, 95% water, which when you buy muriatic at the store, it's probably 35% anyway. So, you got to do that math and work it out.
My nitric, I do 50-50 with distilled water
Yeah.
for refining.
Mm-hmm.
So I always dilute that for sure. And
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, I know. I'd be a little cautious about,
Yeah.
if it takes a little bit longer with less dilute HCl, then you're good. And the other nice thing about it is that it won't eat holes in your blue jeans or your hoodie or something like that if you get a splash on you.
Yeah, you'll get bleed spots or something like that. But you always make sure you have your water, your rubber gloves, tongs,
Yeah.
eye protection, respirator.
Yeah, totally.
Make sure that you use your earphones, your ear muffs, so you don't blow out your eardrums when you're cutting on the saw.
Yeah.
I've done that before, and it's like, I'll have a headache and my ears will ring, and I'm like, I'm just being dumb about this as a rookie, getting into it.
Yeah, interesting thing about cutting on the saw. Like we were watching you the other night, and guys were saying, "Put gloves on, put gloves on." And at best, us guys in the field, like when we're cutting drill core, we're drilling, 10,000 meter run or whatever, and we got that saw going full time. The dude sitting on that saw or dudette, they just wear rubber gloves, like surgical gloves, because you're not going to cut yourself on that saw unless you get your finger jammed underneath it, which it should never be there in the first place.
Don't cut.
And B, that fine powder, especially us as geologists, because we're drilling off potential ore bodies, so we're going to get lots of sulfides. And that fine powdered sulfide combines with the water, and it makes dilute sulfuric acid. And so at the end of the day, you'll have dry, cracked skin on your fingers, and you got to moisturize and everything like that. And it can get really bad until for youngsters, they're like, I don't understand why my skin. Put goddamn surgical gloves on, and then that just solves the problem.
Exactly.
Robert Silva. What? No sulfuric acid, hydrogen peroxide mixture?
Just keep Robert out of the conversation.
Those are the fumes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I got here, guys.
I'm a geochemist, Robert, and that stuff scares the poop out of me.
This right here, Rock Butcher, right? Check this out. This is, I made some C12, some copper chloride with muriatic acid, and a little dab of hydrogen peroxide, and some copper, some pure copper. And then, you've seen that? That was my first batch of gold refining off some pins. That was day number 1.
Only working its magic.
Going on.
I had a full mask on. It's hard to hear, but that was my first batch out of what I was doing. I did that one last summer, and I got to finish the rest of it. But here was about that was day 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's day 7, day 8.
Gold's working. Gold's coming up. Day 3.
That's cool.
So I got about 2. There's in between 2 to 4% yield per
Batch.
Yeah, per like pound, whatever your weight is per your weight. There you get a 2% yield of gold in return. And if it's done right, I can get up to 4% off these type of pins.
So you're getting like 2 to 4 grams
per batch. Yeah. So total, I could be getting about 2 ounces. So we're gonna do that one. I'm gonna finish that here probably in a couple weeks, but I want to get on this sterling silver and refine it and get some pure silver out and start getting some bars poured. And
I think that's really cool because I think there's lots of people out there that would buy, especially if you got some round, some molds. You know,
yeah,
I think that if you were to run, you know, your silver cell electrolytically, bring it so you got 4 nines or 5 nines, fine. You'd have a good market for that on the internet. You might actually make money doing that.
yeah.
I did the math on it, and it was like it came out to something like, if I wanted to do it on the scale I was going to do it, it's like $400 a week, which yeah, if you're doing it as a part-time hobby, that's a good thing. It's not like it requires a lot of attention, but if you were looking at doing it full-time, boy, oh boy, you'd have to amp that up.
Hot acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one jug, 1 what, little over a liter, $150. It should be here any day.
Yeah. The trick is to learn how to make your own nitric acid.
Yeah, there's poor man's nitric. You can make it through all kinds of household products. And but there's nothing like crisp nitric,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lab grade stuff is the cat's meow.
Yeah. And it makes things so much easier, less to go wrong. And if I was looking to save $1, yeah, that's the way I would go. Or I'd make the copper chloride, and it just takes a lot longer to process. But heck yeah, Charlie, what you got going on, brother?
Not much. I was expecting to be in a hotel room tonight, so
working your butt off, in the cold.
Well, if anybody's seen the short from this morning that I posted, that's what the deck looked like when we started shoveling. We already had 2 guys go out there yesterday and start shoveling. We got another 4 inches of snow up there. So the area that they had just shoveled had 4 inches all the way across it. And then towards the back of the building where they hadn't got yet, there's like 14 to 20 inches of snow out there.
Wow. Dang. I'm ready for winter to be over. I'm ready to go dig some gold.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We are getting a storm. It's getting a little chilly here in Arizona. Getting some more weather. Getting dark.
All right, guys. I just wrote a number. All right. I just wrote a number down. You guys get a limited guesses, and you got to pick a number. When I say go, pick a number between 1 through 150. And when I see it pop on the screen, I'll second their car scores. Bacchus, what's the matter, brother? Joe's radioing right now.
So everybody that's in here, you got a 1 in 10 chance of getting this if you can pick the number when he says go.
Is it whoever gets to the closest to the number?
No, whoever guesses the number, unlimited guesses. You can keep typing in your answer. And wait till I say go. Bacchus, is everything all right? It says second that thought, Scars. Can I get a go from everyone in chat? You all ready?
They're already going, but yeah.
Yeah. So from here on,
Jericho was asking if you wanted to do a duck race instead.
That's what do you guys want to do? We want to get Jericho on here and run a duck race with us? Hashtag Jericho.
Oh, I see a go in chat.
We got to go in chat. They're all still guessing. Go legal. Hold on, brother. Joe, I didn't even put go. We're still trying to figure if you guys want to do a duck race.
Make it simple.
Say hashtag Jericho. You want him to come in here and do a duck race? I got one. I've got one Jericho. I got more numbers being guessed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna do numbers then. Oh, we got another duck race. Another duck race. Jericho, let's go. We got another hashtag Jericho.
This is for nitric acid. Yeah, the winner gets a gallon of nitric acid, Wheelie Shiny.
Man, my nitric acid is like gold, man. I gotta keep that. Gotta keep it. I need that.
Oh yeah.
Does Jericho need the link, or you guys?
He gave
I
me
think
the
he's
link.
got
He's
the keys,
link.
doesn't he?
He said that he might not
Because
have.
he's the one who sent me the link to get in.
He sent me the link too. He's got the link.
Mm-hmm.
Really shiny gold. I will take it. Yes, me too. I'll take some. I need all nitric I can get. I got a pickup truck bed in the backyard full of nothing but computer motherboards, all kinds of I'd say high grade boards, and there's some mid grade, low grade boards. But man, I'm ready to go to town and start getting all the gold out of there. I've been saving it for about a year, and grabbing recycle and tearing it apart and throwing it back there.
Yeah.
These guys are all pins from all the electric organs. I grab electric organs because there's so much platinum and rhodium and gold inside an electric organ. It's crazy.
Wow.
These are all from these are all
Joking.
gold from the key contacts on the pianos on the electric organs, and they're all gold. This one's silver
Wow.
with gold plating. That's the bus bar.
Hmm.
I got a bunch of those. I took apart like 30 organs over the last summer. People throwing them out. And yeah, I'm ready to do some refining. Get back up, Jericho. Jericho, what's up, brother? Oh, there he is. Get back up, Jericho. Jericho.
Jericho
You got an awesome
look at him.
surprise
Jericho he got trimmed right down close to the wood.
Yeah.
What happened to the beard?
He shaved it the other day during stream. Safety, man.
I think he's trying to stay off stream right now while he's typing everything in.
Oh, okay. My fault.
He's going to be typing for a while. Oh, no. You've put it in the wrong spot, Jericho.
Oh,
it's like
man.
we should critique every typo.
Really shiny gold. Not only that, in Florida, another chemical train derailed today as well. We're under attack, man.
We are. Some chemical warfare going on for sure.
Yeah, Klaus Schwab and the elites, and it's
gone.
It's not good. We got to start fighting back for this, man. We got to start figuring something out. We're getting destroyed here. Poor Ohio. Their water, their animals are dying. That acid rain's going to be coming down from that vinyl chloride. Man, it just
House divided stands.
Pray for those guys.
Yeah.
Wow, people driving through the oxides of nitrogen, wheelie shiny gold, that's brutal. On the plus side, if you get in there and you backhoe it all up, you could probably get some base metals out of it when you were done.
Right?
Maybe
Do a
even a
little
little silver.
Precipitate some precious metals out of there.
Yeah.
It probably soak up all the platinum, rhodium, and palladium from the catalytic converters. Oh, that's funny.
So who's ready for World War III?
It's here, brother. And it's not going to be like World War II. This is a chemical, biological warfare war.
Where is it? Down in Florida that these people are driving through this brown vapor?
Oh,
No.
Tucson, just outside of Tucson, Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tucson.
This accident that Willie Shiny Gold's talking about is right outside of Tucson. And then Florida, another chemical train derailed. And I think another one like a day or two ago as well, all over the country, man. Time to move to the high country.
If you triangulate it, it's like one part of the country, another part of the country, and then another part of the country.
Oh, man, yeah.
Then
This
you
ain't
have
good.
all up into the storms, and then you have this crazy winter storm coming through, going across the whole United States, all the way up from Canada, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, it's not good. Our waterways, our food supply.
That Ohio one, they blamed it on the transport
All right.
company. Not
So I got
their, rail lines.
Wheelie Shiny Gold, T-Rep Adventures, Bacchus 573, Marcy Collins, Dirty Paws, Gold Eagle, Rock Butcher, AU Guys, Hercules, JD, Guillaume Barnaby, Redneck Smokin', Robert Silva, Tom Kingery, Casey Hawkins, Native Arizona Adventures. MJ is having problems. Who else?
There's two more.
Anybody?
You would be one.
I'm in there.
Anyone need a wrench?
I got
Dirty
17
Paws,
and
Adventures,
20 in here.
T-Rep are the only ones that I see that need wrenches right now. They're scars.
How come they don't put this stuff on the news about these chemical derailments and stuff like that? I don't understand this.
Because they're lying to
It's
you.
all over the news up here, Joe.
They don't want
Because
you to know.
They don't want any
It's
Americans
called
knowing about.
propaganda. They don't want us to know
T-Rep.
about anything that's really going on that's important and keep us in the dark like mushrooms, feeding us bullshit.
Oh, look, UFOs. Oh, look, UFOs. Don't worry that we're poisoning you all and killing you. Look, UFOs. That's what they're saying.
Then they're buying out
Exactly.
farms and produce for the year.
Connie Barnes goes in there. JD. you got
Anyone
JD
not get a
JD
wrench?
in.
I not get anybody. Connie Barnes, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. We just plan on hanging out for a couple minutes, talking some refining of precious metals and Native Adventures, Native Arizona Adventures tomorrow morning. He's doing a paid GA for some awesome specimens.
Yeah.
If you go on the chat, look for Casey's.
It's called a
link.
donation race. And
Yeah.
how many
Donation.
shuffles?
Yeah, we got some pay to plays and some free giveaways. You can-
Let's go 3
Let's
shuffles.
go with our normal 7 there, Jericho.
7 work.
Lucky number
This is
7.
for. This is for a bag of old wheat pennies. I got boom. Let me get back over here. Got a bag of wheat pennies.
A bag of what?
Bag of wheat pennies.
Wheat.
Oh,
Not weed. Wheat.
Yeah, wheat pennies.
I was gonna say this is a nice duck race.
My name is Nick Skarzinski. You get this, we get trip for the foods. Get ready to go to the beach, see? Maybe hang out with my pythons. Got the chains out. See, we go to the beach, get that natural sun. Don't look like a shit.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Nick Skarzinski.
Hey, those stars number one
Jericho's
hit.
got his music going.
Jericho's out there rapping. He's got the beats going. That's the Guido rap.
Got two
Jericho
chains.
rap.
What do I got? I got a duck with fancy eyelashes and a little princess queen thing on there.
Hey, I got a nice green duck. That's very fitting.
It's sitting on the desk.
2 minutes left. Where we at? There goes Trump Duck.
I'm gonna go back here in the back with AU guys.
Yeah, you want to hang out in the back and give your gust at the end.
Heck
Yeah, back here they can't see it.
I think my princess duck is looking good.
Oh, look at Willie Shiny Gold's way back there too. It's crazy.
Yeah, we
how
got a busy week ahead of us, guys.
You can kind
Busy
of
week.
Oh, Willie Shiny is making a move too quick. Too quick.
Willie.
Better throttle back.
Yeah.
Trump train.
Oh.
Oh, Sherlock ran out of gas. Redneck Smoking's out there naked trying to get aerodynamic. AU guys is floating around like a bee. He's like, I'm the hip bee explorer. What's up?
Look like a
Who's
butterfly.
that coming up
Sting
on
like
the
a
top there?
It all smokes the
Tom
same.
Tom
Kingery.
Kingery wearing the top hat, looking all
The
fancy.
top
and
hat
stuff.
duck. Yeah. Oh.
Ready for St. Patty's Day this month coming up.
Oh, here I come. I was hanging in the back there for a while, taking my.
Here
biding my
comes
time.
Rock Butcher up from the end.
Oh, don't go in
Gold
front.
Eagle took a pause. He was going, and he kind of stopped.
Rock Butcher's got a muzzle on over there.
Native Arizona. There he comes.
From biting people.
Native AZ. Da, 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 da.
Hercules is dressed like Frosty the Red Man.
Marcy Collins making a move with that green antenna duck coming up the middle, splitting
Alien
the
duck.
defense.
Oh, here they go.
Oh, Casey's coming. Casey's coming up.
Alien duck.
And there's the
Hercules
Hercules
has
duck
got that
with
stupid
the nose.
nose.
He's going to win by a nose. Oh.
Come on, Rock Butcher.
Right,
go,
here's
go,
where they hit
go,
the
go.
gas.
they're
Hey, you guys
coming
come
on.
on.
There
Here
he
goes your
goes.
goal.
Hey,
you
right on. The bumblebee.
Woo!
Congratulations, Charlie.
Luck
get
is
these out to
changing.
you. What's that?
Your luck is
My luck is
changing.
changing. I'm finally winning.
Oh,
All right, we got Hercules in second, JD in third, Tom Kingery in fourth, and down in dead ass last, we got MJ is having problems, followed by Rock Butcher.
I strive for consistency.
Who's MJ's problems?
They were in here earlier. I don't know. It popped up in the chat list.
MJIRL.
You in here? MJ having problems? Boom, dead duck. Trying to get this to load back up real quick.
Hey, Nick or Josh, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Said I hope they're not really having problems.
Good.
All right.
Because MJ.
Yeah, I haven't even seen MJ in chat.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up. I saw somebody said, "Is MJ having problems?" But I'm looking above that. I don't see MJ at all.
Oh, so Rock Butcher was dead ass last because she wasn't really in the race.
Because she was, yeah,
I think that's MJ IRL.
yeah.
I think I was talking to
Yeah.
I was
She's not
talking
in
to
chat.
somebody last night. I think they had a death in the family, I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
It was formulated as a question, not about being in the race. All right, so I will catch y'all in the post-stream safety meeting.
Right on.
All right.
Charlie, you got my
Right on.
email?
See you in an hour.
Boom,
Um,
dead duck.
If not, my address and everything is on my About Me page.
All right. I'll go check it out.
Or you can just text him.
These are unsearched.
Do I have
Wheat
stars in my phone?
You will in a second.
Unsearched Wheaties. And I had that bag sitting in here. So I hope you got some good ones.
Awesome.
And there might be a couple in there that are rough, but they look pretty good condition. But enjoy there, brother. Congratulations. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 or 15 in there.
Nice.
That's
little
really
pack.
awesome.
Heck yeah.
All right, later, YouTube. See you tomorrow morning with Native Arizona Adventures at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to see the what you could win, check the shorts for Native Arizona Adventures. It should be on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Sounds
Lots
good.
of pretty shiny stuff in there.
Yeah, stuff's awesome. Lost it again. Later, Jericho. This keeps loading out on my computer over here. Well, guys, that was fun.
That was. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, definitely good for you. That's a
And
good
if you
win.
guys want to donate or contribute to the channel, that would be awesome. Help me with these giveaways. This is all out my pocket, and it'd be nice to have a little bit of help back. We all greatly appreciate it. We all take our time and our own hard-earned money and try to bring you guys some good material and good collabs with other channels, and we all appreciate it.
Help each other learn and grow. Talk with you. It's great help. Good information.
What's
Learn
that,
more
bro?
about-
Don't just hit that like button. Smash it like it owes you money.
Yeah.
Right.
Share, we greatly appreciate that. And we try to keep these giveaways coming to you guys with some good stuff and some good content. We got a lot of good people nationwide, coast to coast.
Casey's
And,
asking
Hey,
what's
Stars,
your cash
Casey
app?
wants to know what your cash app is.
Scars Prospecting.
I wrote it down.
You should have it in a banner or something going across the bottom.
Yeah, I could put that banner up. Fam. I don't know which one's which.
It would be the money symbol.
This time. Bam. Did that work? My computer's lagging bad. I don't think it's
Give it a sec. Just click it once and give it a sec. It might just take a few seconds to pop up. Mine does that sometimes too, and that's where I have issues with my intro.
that's the first time this did this to me. Old computer too. But I'll go back to banners. There you all back and bam.
There we go.
Did it come up?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So there's that. I greatly appreciate you guys. And
Absolutely.
you guys put all your links down there and go smash the follow button on everybody's channel that's in here. We got a lot of awesome people.
Nick,
Hanging out
Nick, you there? Nick,
Yeah.
I wanted to get a bag of your pay dirt. I'm gonna send you a Cash App now.
Yeah, we got $60 shipped and 110 shipped.
All right.
If you do you want the pan and vial and the tube, snuffer tube? That comes with it if you want it. I'm doing a special right now, limited editions, limited inventory.
Sure.
I'm giving away.
If you have it, I was gonna get the 1 gram bag. So
Okay.
if you got it, if you can spare it, I don't care. You can never have too many pans.
No, that's what the special I'm doing right now. So get on it while you can.
As far as I'm concerned, you can never have too many pans.
No, heck no. I got different colors. If you guys, I'll have some blue, black, and then of course the classic green that comes with the 8-inch pan, your glass vial, a snuffer tube, and with minerals, amethyst, citrine, and quartz crystals. And right now I got the Alaskan Gold 22 karat that I'm mixing in straight from the Yukon.
There you go.
Some of the cleanest gold you'll ever see is in those parts. And if you guys, anyone else interested in some pay dirt, you can message me. I think right there on the screen, scarsprospecting@gmail.com. And let me know what you want. That'll be greatly appreciated. And if you guys want some of those mineral stones from native Arizona, there's his link. Go ahead, go check him out. He's got some awesome stuff on Facebook as well. That's already all kinds of photos of the stuff that he's getting. Pretty neat stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Did
Joe,
you get my
that?
message for Nick?
What's that, brother?
Did you get my text message?
No, I probably did. I'm using my phone right now, so I'll
Okay.
get off of here.
Because Jericho just sent your number and stuff over, so I sent you a text saying, "Hey Nick, it's Charlie from You Guys Prospecting," and then sent my address over with that.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll write it down so I don't lose it too. And I'll get that out. So I'm gonna go over the retool.
No big rush on sending that out or anything either. You send it out when you can send it out.
Yeah, no
big
problem.
rush.
Heck, we
Because I might be thinking about ordering a bag of dirt and.
Let me know
Maybe
when and if you get it there, Nick.
What? All right. Yeah, probably after the show because I'm using my phone, so I'm not getting. Oh yeah, I got that from you, Joe. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, just came through, and I'll go ahead and make that up and have it sent off your way. Did you get that other thing I sent you?
Whenever you can. Like I said, I didn't step out the door today. I didn't go to the mailbox.
I got 20 bags pre-made.
Nice.
So I just gotta get them in some envelopes and get them on out there. I'll head over to the post office tomorrow. Did you answer my question about that coin I sent you? That steel penny?
I didn't get it yet. Like I said, I didn't go to the mailbox. It might be sitting in the mailbox right now. I don't know. I didn't go out there yet. Too much snow.
Right. I sent it in a regular envelope, so a stamped envelope. So hopefully it made it. It wasn't too heavy.
What's the definition of too much snow in New York, Joe?
One thing I will let you know about sending coins through the mail like that is make sure that sometimes you stamp on them not machinable or get them stamped because when they go through the machines, it'll kick it back because the coin won't go through.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I had that happen with a poker chip.
It's like an extra 12 or 13 cents to get them stamped, non-machinable.
It's probably coming back in the mail. My luck lately with packages.
Yeah.
It's
funny you say that, Charlie, because I got to do a mail call. A couple of weeks ago, I got an envelope from I don't think it was Rusty Magnets. I don't remember off the top of my head. I got it here, but on the front it said "not machinable," and I thought, "Geez, that's an odd stamp. I've never seen that before." And that's what it is. I guess it just won't let the machine suck, the regular paper through because there's a coin in it.
I had
Yeah,
that
because
happen to me with
there's a certain
well,
space,
sure.
and when it's like even a thick envelope, when you have a bunch of paper in it,
Mhm.
when it goes through that machine, it'll squish it down.
Gotcha.
But when it hits the coin, it'll get jammed and it won't go through. And a
Gotcha.
lot
Yeah,
of
I had
times
that
the
turn.
envelope will rip open, or it'll just
Mhm.
rotate and come off to the side, and it gets lost there. That's why typically you want to stamp them so
I
they
I had
hope
don't
it
that
go
didn't
through
get
the
happen
lost.
machine.
with a
Yeah,
poker
that would
chip.
definitely do it, Joe.
Yeah, this wouldn't go through. It ripped the envelope right up.
Oh man, I
They
hope
sent
you
it
get
back.
it.
That might explain why I never got the poker chips that Jericho sent me.
Oh,
He
maybe.
sent 2 separate batches, and I never got either one of them.
Guys, what's the matter? Why you guys being bugaboos? Huh? You're not a lap dog.
But see, that's where you could also get away with getting like these type of envelopes, your bubble mailers,
Yeah.
and they won't send those through a machine.
Mm-hmm.
They get
So
hand scanned.
you can send these,
Yeah.
and you won't have to get that extra stamp for the non-machinable.
Yeah, I should have done it. All right, watch out. You're gonna spill some gold.
Yeah, I got to go get me a whole bunch of them envelopes because I'm out and I got mail I got to send out.
I hope I didn't ruin that. I hope it gets to you still, Joe. I'll feel horrible.
No, it's just things that I've come across and other people have come across, and I figure since you guys are new to the whole sending things out and stuff like that, I just figured I'll give you guys a heads up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go run out to the mailbox and check it right now. Let your mind be at ease.
Oh man. All right.
Put your boots on, Joe, for that 2 inches of snow.
And
Yeah,
I
know.
Charlie, I knew that too because I just one of those things. I haven't mailed a single coin like that in a long time. And man, I should have just put it in the poofer. I was thinking, oh, I'll save a couple bucks,
The other thing that you can do too to help with getting it through those machines as well is these cheap little thank you cards. Just taping them on the inside of a card even helps.
Right?
You know,
Well,
if you're spending like a single card, that's probably like your best bet.
I wrapped a piece of photo paper. It's pretty thick. I folded it up like a letter, and then I taped it, in one of those. It's in one of these cardboard protective sleeves.
Okay,
And,
so
Maybe it'll go.
and I taped it inside of it, so hopefully it'll be all right. I just
Well,
hate
that,
when those ones.
if it's in a sleeve, then that's better because like some of the ones I got like on this one little bag of pay dirt that I got,
And it's
up
not
there,
that thick, so we should be all right.
they were like taped like that inside
All
the
right.
card. You know,
Okay.
so it was just the coin inside the card.
Heck
if you have it in a sleeve like that, and then you wrapped it with photo paper, which is even better. It shouldn't have any edges.
Yeah.
But it might turn up as a non-machinable, but still have enough postage to get through. It's not heavy.
Yeah, I gotta remember that next time. Don't take the shortcut sometimes, when you're in a hurry.
Little thank you card thing.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to bail here. I got a sick wife upstairs. I'm taking care of her.
Butcher, tell her what. Godspeed, brother. Hope she gets better.
All right. Yep. We've been fighting it all through the family. It's been one person sick at a time for the last got to be 5 weeks. Nuts.
Yeah, you just got to go through the cycle, let it burn through everybody a couple times, and then
That's
by
it.
the time it works its way through everybody the second time, you're all immune to it.
Yeah,
anyways.
we're all. That's it. Okay, guys. Cheers. See
Thanks
y'all,
for coming by.
everybody who's out. Yeah. Take care, guys. Ciao.
Later, Rock Butcher.
Later.
So, how long you planning on going yet for the live here, Scars?
I was thinking about cutting it off here when you guys are ready. I was planning on only being on for like an hour or so and come and talking a little bit because I posted that I was going to come on. And then Jericho said he might have to do something and we couldn't go at night. So we're like, all right, we'll go in the morning. So I posted in the morning too. So I was like, I'll just run 2 shows and see how everyone's schedule works out. And it worked out pretty good. Not bad.
I mean,
at the heist that I seen, we had like 19 people in chat already. So
Yeah, I
That was good.
appreciate all you guys coming by, hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you
And
guys.
we'll be back tomorrow morning. Native Arizona. Don't read and try to talk at the same time. Native Arizona Adventures. What time was that, brother? 10.
9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right on. I'll be there.
All righty.
You guys, it was good seeing y'all, and we'll be back in the morning, and then next week on Scars. Charlie, we're back. See you, everyone over there.
yeah, I'll be live Thursday nights, 7:30 Central Standard Time. That's my typical time slot. It's easier for me after work and everything else. Like today, getting on with you guys earlier today, that was a rarity because we got out
Yeah.
of work at like 9 o'clock.
Appreciate
And
you coming by.
I might be able to jump on for tomorrow morning stream, depending on where I'm going tomorrow or what's going on, or if I even have a place to go tomorrow. Might
No
be a
mail
few
today.
days before I get back to work again, but
All righty. Yeah, we'll be on for a good 4-hour stretch. So you want to pop in there anytime. So
Right
I
on,
mean,
fellas.
Jericho announced after Scars checks his text messages there, he'll have my information too. Just have one of those guys send me the link and I'll jump in.
yeah, for sure. I will make sure of it.
Right on, fellas. Joe, empty-handed. Hopefully tomorrow I'll say a prayer.
Yeah,
Right on.
we were also talking as well, so it shouldn't have that kickback like an individual coin would.
Yeah,
So
Right.
no, as long as you actually have something to pad the envelope a little bit, it goes through better.
Yeah,
yeah,
hopefully.
If it's just like a single coin floating around in an envelope, usually it'll get chewed up and eaten up in the process of trying to go through the machine.
but it was in a sleeve, backed, and everything, so
yeah, we should be all right.
should be fine.
Yeah,
Joe,
we
we
should
look
be
on
good
that
then.
tomorrow, brother. Good luck. You got anything to say, Joe, before we go?
No, that's about it, man. I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna see what I gotta watch on TV now.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Wheelie Shiny Gold, Dirty Paws Adventures. Good seeing you guys. Bacchus.
Yeah.
You all have
Good
a
night,
good night.
YouTube. Stay frosty.
See you all in the morning.
We'll see you later. Have a good night.
All right.
Good night, guys.